If you're a jiu-jitsu guy that struggles with some basic takedowns on the feet, especially against wrestlers, try this 3-part chain off of a head outside single leg to get even a good wrestler down to the ground. I like this a lot for my students that didn't come from a wrestling background because it doesn't require me to drop to the knee. It doesn't require me to have like a super deep penetration step, and I can start to build some good habits off of this as well. We're gonna come out, anytime we start on the feet, I like to have inside position. So I have a right-handed collar tie right now and a left-handed inside elbow bind. So I'm gonna be here. I want to slide my left hand down, and we're going to use an arm drag here to close the distance. My right hand comes to the drag, and I'm going to step my right foot to the inside. Now, from this position, my left hand is going to grab behind the tendons of the knee, and my right hand is going to grab around Max's oblique. What I want to do is get to this head outside single leg where I've trapped Max's arm across his waist. My left hand's deep on the leg, and my right hand is all the way deep around his waist like this. The first action, the first takedown we're going to look at is just a hard circle. Now, you get a 50-50 shot here. Some guys are going to just fall if they don't have a base. Some guys are not. We'll look at both. If I circle hard, I put them on the back foot. Sometimes I can secure a nice, quick, easy takedown off of this. Okay, and that's lowest hanging fruit. If you can take somebody down like that because you just surprised them, they don't really have a good base, every time you should take it. So again, we come out inside position. I slide my hand to the wrist. As I drag, I step. Look how I connect everything here. Now I'm going to circle hard. I don't want Max to hop forward. I want him to hop backwards. This way, I put him straight down to the ground. Now, with that being said, even guys that didn't wrestle have good base. And it's going to be tough to take somebody down with a good base by just circling back. You're going to have to start adding some things to this. What I like to do in these situations is go ahead and move into a rear body lock. So I come out the same way, I drag and I step. From here, as I circle, I put Max on this back foot. Look how I'm gonna circle hard and then step to the rear body. So Max is gonna catch his base, and I step right around to the rear body lock. If I have the arm in the lock, it's even better. And then from here, we have a ton of different rear body lock takedowns we can do. We can mat return guys. We'll look at that a different time. But again, you're on the back with the rear body lock. Lift and dump, sit them back, whatever you prefer. Again, from the inside ties, I start to drag and I catch. Now I start to circle and I step around. Once I'm on the back, I just make sure my ear stays tight to his back, my hands are connected, and again, we are ready to work off of this rear body lock. The final step of this, when my partner has really good reactions, and to be honest, this is my favorite from this series. I hit this the most when I shoot this takedown because it's the reaction that a good guy's gonna give you. When I drag here and I'm around the waist, what a lot of guys will do is start to take their free hand and dig out an underhook. And if I allow Max to punch that underhook up, I'm gonna lose the leg and I'm gonna just lose the control. So when I feel Max is taking the underhook, I'm gonna start taking my right hand off of the waist, and I'm going to throw what would be like an overhand right. I'm going to turn my thumb down, I'm going to throw a big overhand right, and I'm going to take him down this way. From this position, he starts to dig, I'm going to punch over, put my head low, drive him straight to the mat. So again, we come out, inside ties. I drag, I'm putting the heat on, he's punching, I punch too. Again, same position. When I drag here, Max immediately is digging this underhook. If I take my hand and grab his head, I don't get the extension. I need big extension like I'm punching him as my head goes down. It's this motion. When I throw this, again, I throw it like I would throw an overhand right. That's the motion I need, and that will complete the takedown. Like I said, I think this is a really, really good series to deal with guys that even have some good wrestling. Especially guys, if they don't have good wrestling, it's an easy way to take them down. If you want to see another takedown I like to use, you can click right here. If you want our full jiu-jitsu library, you can go to coreprobjj.com right here.